Imagine you walk into a room full of strangers. You haven't introduced yourself. You haven't shared your story. You haven't even finished saying hi. But someone has already decided whether they trust you, whether you seem confident, whether you look kind, or whether you are someone they should avoid. 5 seconds. That's all it takes for the human brain to begin creating a story about you. Now, here's the surprising part. You do exactly the same thing every single day without realizing it. By the end of this video, you are discover why our brain make these instant decisions. Why first impressions are often wrong. And one simple habit that can completely change the way people experience you. Because once you understand this invisible conversation, you will never walk into a room the same way again. Most people believe communication began when we speak, but that's not true. Communication began long before the first word. It begins with the way we enter a room, the way we look around, the way we smile, the way we pay attention. Our brains are constantly collecting tiny pieces of information. A person's posture, their pace, their facial expression, their tone of voice, none of this detail tells the whole story. But together, they create a first impression. The strange thing is, we usually believe that first impression is accurate, even when it isn't. So, why does our brain work this way? Your brains love shortcuts. Imagine, brother, you are walking through a forest thousands of years ago. You hear a sound behind you. Your brain doesn't stop to analyze every possibility. It makes a quick decision, safe or dangerous. That ability helped our ancestors survive. Today, we don't spend our day escaping wild animals, but our brains still use the same shortcut. Every new person becomes a question. Can I trust them? Do they seem friendly? Are they confident? Your brain answers before logic even has a chance. It passes. It is automatic. And sometimes it is completely wrong. Have you ever met someone who seemed cold at first, but later became one of the kindest people you knew? Or someone who appeared charming until you discovered they weren't who you thought they were? The person didn't suddenly change. Your understanding did. That's why first impression should be the beginning of a conversation, not the end of one. Chapter 2. The people who see more. Some people seem incredibly good at understanding others. It almost feels like they can read minds. But They aren't reading minds, they are paying attention. While everyone else is thinking about what to say next, they are watching. They notice small change in someone's voice, a smile that disappears too quickly, a long pause before an answer, excitement when talking about one subject, and hesitation when talking about another. These are not magical clues, they are human clues. The difference is that most people are too busy talking to notice them. The best communicators aren't always the best speakers. Very often, they are the best observers. Chapter 3: The skill most people forget. Here's something simple. Think about the last person who made you feel genuinely important. Maybe they remembered your name. Maybe they remembered a story you shared a week ago. Maybe they asked how your interview went or how your family was doing. Why did that feel so special? Because attention is rare. In a world where everyone wants to be heard, very few people truly listen. Most conversations sound like this. I can't wait for my turn to speak. But the conversation we remember sound different. It felt understood. People may forget your advice. They may forget your jokes. But they rarely forget how you made them feel. And that feeling begins with attention. Chapter 4: The Hidden Language. There is a language every human understands. It has no alphabet, no dictionary, no grammar rules. It is the language of presence. Looking at someone instead of your phone, listening without interrupting, smiling because you mean it, remembering small details, showing genuine curiosity. These quiet actions speak louder than perfect words ever could. The people who build strong friendship, earn respect, and create lasting relationships are not always the smartest people in the room. They are often the people who make others feel seen. Maybe the greatest communication skill isn't learning how to speak more. Maybe it is learning how to notice more. Because every person you meet is silently asking one question: do I matter? When you action answer that question with yes, trust begins, connection begins, real conversation begins. So, the next time you meet someone, don't try to impress them. Try to understand them. You might discover something surprising. The fastest way to change how people see you is to change how you see them. And perhaps that's the real secret behind every unforgettable conversation. Thank you for listening. If this changed the way you think about people, consider subscribing, because in the next video we will explore another hidden psychological habit that quietly shape every conversation you have.